Hey guys, how's it going? Jason here for the Love of Tractors with a question and answer video. And so I asked the other day for your questions and answers to do another one of these because I already had a few, so I thought maybe we could get some more together and do one of these videos. So let's do that. We just won't beat around the bush. I've got quite the list here, and you guys had some awesome questions today, so I really appreciate that. And let's get to it. Okay, so Tractor Talk says, where to get the Ford truck, the Do-Ease truck is what he's talking about, I'm pretty sure, because it was in a video where we talked about that. And hopefully, by the time you're seeing this video, I've got the review of this up, so you can see if you want one of these. And if you do any sort of haying or strawing, bale type things on your model farm, you want one of those. Those are cool. So I got mine from C-Bar Farm Toys on Facebook. That is Carson Bryan is the guy's name who runs that. He's a really good dude. He had a hand in designing this bed for these trucks, and he's part of the reason we got the toy of them. So that's pretty cool, you know, that he was kind of able to help get those to market, because I don't know otherwise if we would have got something like this. So I'm going to recommend you to him. His Facebook page is C the letter Bar, B-A-R, Farm Toys. And like I said, he's a good guy. I know he's got some of these left. I don't know that he has a lot of them left. If you don't want to go through him, if you want to go through a place where you can like do an online checkout with your credit card or whatever, I believe Outback Toys has these. Probably all the usual farm toy places have these. So I don't think they're a ton of these, but I don't think they're super limited edition either, so I don't think you've got to worry about running out right now. So you probably got some time to wait. You're going to pay about 40 to 45 bucks for one of these. That's maybe a little pricey as far as a truck goes, but when you figure in that you get this really cool bed with this bale pincher thing, and you get duals and all that good stuff, I think it's actually a pretty decent deal, because I don't think you could build one and sell it for 45 bucks. So it's cool. And these are cool trucks. So all right, Blars1, B-L-A-R-S-E. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. 1. How much have I spent on tractors? Ooh, a lot. So I have a rule with my farm toy collecting, because as you can see behind me, there's a lot. You've seen videos of my collection that's at my office and everything. You see my display. I have this rule in that if I buy a toy, I have to pay for a toy, either by building or selling something else. So either sell something out of my collection or build something to sell to somebody. That way I'm not kind of dipping into my general fund that I make working that pays all my other bills. And, you know, that's how I operate with that. So the answer is a lot. I don't know. I have like probably 1,500 or more toys. I have a lot, so it's a lot of money. But, you know, I could buy, you know, sports cars and it would be more money. So I don't know. I don't mind that I have a lot of money wrapped up in farm toys. It's what I like to do. There's still value in them. If something should ever happen and I need to get rid of them and get some money out of them, I could. So that's the cool thing about farm toys, is as long as you don't overpay for all your farm toys, as long as you can get them like pretty well at a decent price, you're probably going to get your money back out of them. So I don't worry too much about that sort of thing. All right. Tom Bluther Jr. says, oh, did I build a barn on the wall? So this barn back here, and I did not. Actually my Uncle Russ built that for me a lot of years ago, and he doesn't do that sort of thing anymore. He's kind of older and retired and kind of out of the woodworking business, if you will. But yeah, he built that for me to show off my toys. So yeah, that one's going to stay with me forever because it's a cool piece, and obviously it means a lot to me having a relative build it for me. So. All right, Knife Collector 24. What's good? And can I give him a shout out? So yes, what's good? Life. Life is good. I'm here. I'm building farm toys. You guys are watching these videos and liking and sharing and commenting and doing all that cool stuff. Life's good. That's what's good. Can I give him a shout out? Yeah. So his YouTube channel is Holt Farms. HOLTFARMS. He does like videos of his display and stuff like that. Cool little channel. So yeah, check him out, guys. He's a good guy. All right, moving on. Joe's Tractor Vlogs. There's a little plug, I suppose, right? Um, what is the best? Oh, I think that says best toy. Best what? I can't read my own handwriting. Oh my gosh. I'll get back to that one. Sorry, Joe. Oh, best. Oh, it's the best store for 164 scale toys. Ah, okay, yeah. What's the best store for 164 scale toys? And I think it means online. So, um, I'm kind of hesitant to give a lot of people shout outs because they're probably not giving me shout outs on their store. But, Outback Toys, everybody knows about them. Bose and Implement, everybody knows about them. Check out eBay. There's a lot of really great sellers on eBay selling all kinds of 164 scale toys. So, trucks and tractors, custom stuff, stock stuff, you name it, it's out there. Also, check out, if you're on Facebook, check out the Facebook groups. There's a lot of buy-sell groups on Facebook. Just probably look up like 164 scale toy tractor classified, something like that. There's several groups there. You can always pick up some cool stuff on those too, usually pretty reasonably priced. So there you go. All right, Derek Strout, he is a avid listener, viewer, and commenter. So thank you, Derek. I appreciate that. Best value 164 scale truck and tractor. So that's a really great question. So, it depends on what you like because there's a lot of really cool stuff out there. I would say, like, obviously I'm a quad track guy and I'm looking for where I just put my quad track that I did a video on. Oh, nope, that's mine. Where's that Ertl one? Oh, here it is. So I just feel like these are incredible value right now. These are going to run you $20 to $25, and like I said, the hood opens. You've got engine detail. The door opens on the side. The tracks roll. It's got lights. It's got hydraulic outlets. All that stuff. This is an incredible value for $20 or $25. The amount of detail you get here is just, it's through the roof. So, that would have to be pretty high on my list. I think these Case and New Holland tractors, these Optims from SpecCast, at least as of right now, are really great value. They're priced a little bit more than that quad track, but again, the detail is incredible on those. And, other than that, just about anything like, let's say, looks like a lower detail, well, everything here is custom, pretty much. So, oh no, here we go. Here's a great one. Like these Versatiles, you can get these Versatile 500 four-wheel drives for around $10, and I think they're really super cool tractors for that price. So, that's high on my list too. The cool thing right now is there's a lot of really great stuff for not a lot of money. I realize if you're a younger guy, maybe you're not out in the workforce yet, 20, 30, 40, $50 is a lot for a toy, but you just got to realize that's a temporary situation in your life. If you guys work hard, study hard, work to get where you want in life, you'll be making good money someday, and you can buy all this stuff too. So, on the truck front, these Greenlight trucks are incredible value for the money. Really, really nice detail. A lot of them come with trailers. You've seen the videos I've done on those. And they don't cost much at all. So those are probably my best answers on that. All right, Happy Tanker, another guy I see comment pretty often. Really appreciate that. Would you like to see a 164 scale Case IH 9100 or 9200 series? So yeah, so this is related to that quad track that I just showed you. So the 91 and 9200 series are similarly shaped to these. Like it would use a similar hood, cab obviously. The rear and the side steps would need a little bit of modification from the quad track to do the wheel version, but not a lot. Do I think we'll see one from Ertl? I don't know, because like I said, these will take some modifications to make it work right. Now I know there's a lot of guys doing custom ones, and they're just yanking those tracks off and putting the wheels on. That's okay, but it's not exactly 100% accurate. So I wouldn't look for Ertl to do that necessarily. But yeah, maybe down the road we do see like a 91 series four-wheel drive with duals or triples or something like that from Ertl. Maybe even in the authentic lineup. So that would be really cool. So You know, I don't know if we will, but I certainly hope so, because those are really cool tractors, and it's definitely more possible now that we have that quad track than it was, say, 2 years ago before that quad track existed. So, you know, there's that. All right, Dirt Farmer says, how do you bond die cast and 3D material? So, super glue. That's your easiest bet. You can get like Gorilla Glue if you want to sort of go the off-the-shelf route. I use BSI Gold Label glue, and the reason I do that is because the stuff that comes in the gold label from BSI does not haze up, so you don't get that white film on everything. And then I also use an accelerator, also from BSI, and you can just kind of squirt a little bit on that with a syringe or a little applicator thing. And that will instantly set up that super glue. Now, sometimes super glue does instantly set up, but sometimes it's a pain in the butt. So I like to use the accelerator. All right, John Deere 8295R, another long time commenter here. What is the better value, a 9RT or an MT865E? Ooh. So the 9RT is cheaper, no doubt about it. So you're going to pay, like, let's call it 6 to 10, maybe $12 for a 9RT these days. And there's room for customization there, so if that's your thing, you probably want to go with the 9RT. The Challengers, the Cats or whatever, the MTs, and this is, I don't know if this is the 8 whatever, but this is the 875. Okay, cool. No, so he says 865 or 875. They're basically the same. These, and I think I did a video on these, and if not, I'm going to look back and I'm going to do a video on these. These are incredible detail. One of the best toys we've gotten probably ever, if I'm honest, as far as detail goes. And if you haven't seen any videos or anything on it, I mean, here's, you know, handrails on that. Like I said, the hood comes up, lots of engine detail, front weights, flashers, GPS, 3-point hitch, nice detail on the tracks, and all of that. Lights, flashers everywhere. That's an incredible tractor. So I'll say, if you're looking for something on your model farm, one, this is going to be a little different. You don't see as many of these as you would a John Deere. And two, if you've got it in your budget, I mean, the detail on that thing is just out of this world. So, which is the better value? Probably the John Deere, simply because it's going to be quite a bit cheaper. You're going to pay probably like $35-40 for one of those. But, man, this thing's hard to beat. I wouldn't hesitate 1 second to put one of those on my model farm. So, okay, 97 Power Stroke. Ah, yeah, there's another good viewer there, and he's on my Instagram feed as well. So, what has 3D printing done to toys? Yeah, so I did a video a while back, and I think I mentioned that I was kind of souring on 3D printing a little bit, and I'm doing that because of painting it. Painting it's a pain in the butt. I have parts sitting at my shop right now that I've had soaking for like a couple of days just to make sure it paints right. So whatever. But the thing that's undeniable with 3D printing is the ability to get detail. Now, all you have to do is be able to design that. And I say all you have to do like that's easy. It's not. It's quite the learning process, actually. But 3D printing has opened up the world of farm toys for us on a level that I don't know that any of us could have even imagined a few years ago. And so, you know, I'm not down on 3D printing and like I'm never going to use it. I'm going to use it a lot. But there's still a place for scratch building. Like this disc here, this Kraus. This was scratch built. And there's still a place for that. And I still really admire people who can do that really well. And I love seeing that sort of thing. And I don't think that's going away. Now, are a lot of the new guys coming into the toy world, are they going to be scratch builders like, let's say, like I was, or like a lot of the other guys are? I doubt it. They're probably going to take the 3D printing route because they're probably growing up learning 3D design to some extent, or you know, they definitely should be. That's something you probably want to have in your toolbox if you're growing up today, and you at least want to be literate in that. So I don't know. You know, here's the thing. Like I said, 3D printing can be difficult as far as painting and things like that. It's brittle and it's expensive a lot of times, so we can't discount that. But you know, like I look again at this, and you guys have seen the video on this, and just the unbelievable amount of detail you can get when 3D printing something. It's hard to beat, but there's still room for scratch builders. There's still room for just normal customizers. That's always going to be there. I'm sure of it. I've talked to a lot of people who, like me, got heavy into 3D printing, and I don't want to say they've backed away, but they've also decided, hey, I'm going to make sure I can still build, scratch build too. And I've actually done that myself, and I've got a couple scratch build projects that maybe I can show off here before summertime. We'll see. But anyway, 3D printing has its place. It's always going to have its place in this hobby, and it's probably going to take on more in this hobby. Like I kind of alluded to earlier, 3D printing got us this Dewey's bed with SpecCast here. And so that wouldn't have happened 5 years ago. It just wouldn't have. So it's got its place, but scratch building, regular customizing, that's got its place too. So there's room for both. That's the cool thing. There's room for both. So, okay, and then he had a two-part question. Who makes sheds? So my sheds come from Nate's Farm Toys. Now this shed didn't. I built it myself. It kind of sucks. All the other sheds you see on my display came from Nate's Farm Toys. And Nate will custom build you a shed any size you want. He has sort of standard sizes he does too. His price is really great compared to some of the other builders out there. Now there are a lot of great shed builders out there, and some of them have great prices too. So I don't, I'm not knocking anybody. It's just I've kind of had a good working relationship with Nate for several years now, and that's going to continue. He's actually building me a new shed for the part of the display we talked about where Dogtown Ag is going to be. So I'm looking forward to that. That's down the road. I mean, there's no hurry on getting that whenever he gets to it. He's a busy guy. He builds a lot of sheds. So, but yeah, so check him out on Facebook, Nate's Farm Toys. Shoot him a message if you want a custom shed or a sort of standard type shop or shed or lean-to or whatever. He does it all, and he's really good. All right. The Farm Boys 656. Ooh, international guy. Huh? Will I do more farm vlogs? So he's talking real farm vlogs. Yeah, I mean, I'll do some of those when we get fired up here in the next week or so farming. I have this, like, I don't know, I don't want to call it a problem, but I have this thing where when I'm actually farming, I sort of tend to forget to turn the camera on. I sort of don't think about doing that kind of thing because I sort of get busy farming. And, you know, like farming for me, especially driving a tractor, it's kind of a way to get away, if you will. Like I can kind of just you know, get on the tractor, turn the radio up, and forget everything, and I like that. So, but yeah, I'll try to do more of that stuff. You bet. On here somewhere, someone mentioned, would I do more vlogs like which would be Minnesota, Millennial Farmer, and I hadn't actually checked out his channel, I guess, and I just did this morning before I did this video, and yeah, that's cool. Like, his channel's awesome. I instantly subscribed. I'm like, yeah, I need more of this in my life. So yeah, I'll try. You know, he's cool. He's got like a lot of, he does some editing. I don't know if he's doing that on his phone. I think maybe he has a GoPro. I'm not for sure. He puts a lot of effort into the editing. Video editing takes some time. I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever done that before, but it takes a while. So my thing is I'll try. Like, I'll try to do some farm vlog stuff for you because, I mean, it is cool. I like seeing that stuff. It could probably help grow my audience a little bit because I kind of wonder if at some point we're going to reach like saturation with just farm toys. So yeah, I mean, I've done farm videos before at the farm, so check those out. I'm going to try to do some tractor hunting this spring when I'm maybe not in the fields myself, to try to get some other people, you know, do some videos of other tractors working and things like that. We'll see how that works out, though. It's hard to do that sort of thing when you're actually farming yourself. But anyway, yeah. So the answer is, yeah, I'll try that. All right. Colin, and I'm going to just spell it Scenist, because otherwise I'll just pronounce it wrong. How to start doing custom. So yeah, obviously we get this question a lot. So tires, that's how you start. Do tires. Get you a tractor. I don't know, even if it's this old John Deere $2 hunk of junk. Take those tires off, put some new tires on there. If you don't know how to do that, check out my video on tire removal and check out my tires video that I did where I went through all the different size tires. And you can surely find something there that will work for you. Okay, that's it on this list. Now, even as I'm recording this, I've got more questions pouring in. I can see the little notification there. So I'll do another version of this question and answer thing pretty quick. And, you know, maybe within like a couple weeks. Maybe when I get on a tractor, I can do one. We'll see. Anyway, big thanks for submitting your questions, guys. We had a lot of really great ones there. I always appreciate it. You guys are the best. Like, I mean, seriously, I asked you to submit questions, and within like 12, it's been less than 12 hours. I did it at midnight last night. I'm recording this at 11:25. And, I mean, we had like tons of good questions. I actually had to already hold off some for part 2. So, you guys are the best. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate all the support that you guys have given this channel and on Facebook and on Instagram. I'm just blown away. So, yeah. Anyway, alright guys, that'll do it. If you're getting ready to plant, I hope you have a wonderful planting season. Be safe out there. If you're getting ready to plant on your toy farm, I hope that goes well too. So, alright guys, have a wonderful day. Happy tractor hunting.